Hey guys, welcome to the Ghostbox Chronicles Live. We're at the Mason House Inn in Bentonsport, Iowa. I'm Dee Garcia. This is Mama Moon. Papa Moon over here. We've got Joy Henson over here and Chris behind the scenes. We're going to get started in just a few.
You're watching the Spirit Realm Network.
Warning, this material contains disturbing images, demonic voices, and graphic concepts, including but not limited to murder, death threats, taunts, and non-human entities. Please, for your own safety, listen with headphones or on low volume. Refrain from watching with children present, and under no circumstances recreate the material shown here. Everything you are about to see are true experiences of the crew and personnel involved. Names of murderers or organizations will not be said out loud.
Hey guys, we're back. And Chris is going to come join us in just a minute. Thank you for tuning in. We are here. Here he is.
Wow. That was interesting.
Investigator, producer,
Director.
everything.
I'm doing it all, guys. I'm doing it all. This has been crazy, yeah. Thanks to Chuck back here for the batteries, or we wouldn't have light right now. It's been absolutely crazy. So, guys, we have the chats up. Want to welcome everybody in. We've got Periscope over here. We've got Facebook Live. We'll both have Facebook Live on the phones. We're going to try to keep our eyes on what's going on with that, guys. Do us a favor, share this feed. Let everybody know that we're on right now, that we're hanging out. I'm going to share the feed while we're sitting here talking about it, actually. Welcome once again to Ghostbox Chronicles Live. We're excited to be back. It's been a while.
Yes.
The last episode that we did was at the McAteer Villa.
Yes.
In Ashton, Kansas, which was great.
Yes.
Mom was not with us for that one. Papa Moon was not with us for that one. But we had an amazing event that happened there. It was really, really cool. So we're glad to be back. This is going to be a lot of fun. Mason House Inn is always an amazing place for us to investigate. Really quickly, just want to have everybody just give a little background for any new viewers that we have. Let's see, who are these people doing this kind of thing? And then we'll get into a little bit more about it. My name is Chris Moon, just so you know. The reason that I'm here is because I'm a psychic medium, a paranormal investigator. I'm most well known for use of the Ghost Box, hence the name of the show, the Ghost Box Chronicles. I was the very first person to ever take a Ghost Box out into the field. Frank Sumption gifted me the first box. We took it out, found out that it actually worked, and then the rest is history. So here we are today. I just want to let everybody else introduce themselves because I'm usually talking so much. And remind you guys, share the feed. So I'll start over here with beautiful Mom.
Thank you. I'm Paulette, aka Mama Moon, Chris's mother, which probably everybody knows because I tell everybody that. I come from a long line of psychics, clairvoyants, empaths. One side of my family was from Saracina, Italy. Very, what do you want to call it? The gangster capital of the world. Yeah, it's that. So
it's true.
That's one side. The other is Southern Cheyennes have kind of an interesting background. It was my great aunt who taught me to read tarot and to read palm and to read past life aggression. So I kind of got that from her. I've been investigating with Chris ever since he was a little kid.
It's been a long time.
I've called him to every haunted house I could to just see if he had some psychic ability, which of course you know he does now. We've written a book, co-authored a book together,
Yes.
Ghost Box. I do have a show on the Spirit Realm Network on Mondays and Tuesdays, 9 o'clock Eastern. We talk
Plug it,
about.
plug it.
Yeah, I'm going. We talk about all things paranormal and metaphysical, and I also do readings, and I do private readings. So please, scan in on us on Monday and Tuesday, Spirited Chat with Mama Moon.
Yes, absolutely. And then, of course, the
And then-
lovely, beautiful Dee Garcia.
Dee Garcia. I'm the other crazy. The other crazy. I'm Dee Garcia, psychic comedian, paranormal investigator, healer. I've been probably dealing with the paranormal since I was very young and started doing this publicly, outwardly, when a little bit before I met you.
Right.
And then we started working together, and now we're together.
We are.
That's how that happened. But we have a show, Box Talk.
Uh-huh.
I was going to say Box Talk Chronicles. I have a show. No, called Box Talk. We have a show on Wednesdays on Paranormal Warehouse where we do readings for everybody, free readings. You guys come on, you can ask your questions and whatnot. And once in a while, we do interview shows where we get paranormal people that investigate the paranormal to come on and talk to us about their experiences and whatnot. And we're always out there. We have a company that we have, Magic Moon Spirit Jewelry, where we make, create, and sell healing crystal jewelry for you guys. We do psychic readings. We do it all.
Yeah, we definitely do it all, guys. We're super, super busy all the time.
All the time.
So what I want to do now, because, thanks. Melissa Clemens says you're looking great.
Oh,
Hi to
thank you.
everybody who's tuning in, guys. Please share the feed. Let's let everybody know that we're on, that we're hanging out.
We
that
have
we're-
Papa Moon.
Yeah, we've got Papa Moon over here. He is going to be joining us tonight, and he's going to be manning the Periscope chat room.
Yes.
I'll wait for everybody to come in over there and talk a little bit as well. Thank you for the super hearts in advance, guys. We
Love the
appreciate
hearts.
that.
Thank you,
Love the
thank you,
hearts.
thank you.
Absolutely. So we're going to be doing a series of things here tonight, but what I want to do right off the bat, and I'm actually going to go ahead and jump back behind the camera because I want to make sure I get a good angle. That's the director part of me here. I want to make sure I get a good angle because I want to talk to Chuck and Joy a little bit about this place, this amazing place that we've been coming to
amazing
since
place.
2005, and we want to kind of find out where we are since the last time we were here, plus a little bit of history, because you guys will be fascinated. If you're looking for an incredibly awesome haunted location, but you don't want to go somewhere where things are going to go flying at you and be terrified, this is the place you want to be.
And it's
This
addicting.
is
It's
it.
wonderful.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's addicting. From my first visit here, I haven't stopped coming back.
She always looks forward to this
I
one.
do. I look forward to coming to the Mason House Inn. We come 3 times a
Three
year?
or four times a year, yeah.
So I'm not going to stop.
That's a warning to you guys, by the way.
Uh-oh.
So I'm going to jump back behind the camera. I want to talk a little bit to Chuck and Joy. I
Yes.
want to make sure I get a good angle
Get
here and
an
we're able to
angle
talk.
on
I'm going to move to the side.
All right, so I'm going to zoom in a bit on Chuck and Joy here, and we're just going to talk for a second. Guys, if you wouldn't mind, just tell everybody who you are, about the place, and a little bit of history, and then we'll jump in from there.
You want to start? Okay. Hi, I'm Chuck, and this is my wife Joy. We've been owners of the Mason House Inn we're in our 19th season. It's hard to believe. It seems like yesterday. And it was built as a steamboat hotel in 1846, and in this 170, we're up to 173-year history. We were only the 5th family owner in that time, and we're the 3rd longest, so we're very proud of that. 90% of the furnishings in the inn are original to the original hotel, which makes it really unique. But the history of it, basically, it was built for a man named Billy Robinson, and he called it the Ashland House, and he owned it for 11 years. And the steamboats used to come up the Des Moines River. That was the superhighway in Iowa, and this was one-day travel from Keokuk on the Mississippi up to Bentonsport. They could only go 40 to 45 miles upstream in one day because of the currents and and how dangerous it was with the curves and all. So this was a natural stopping point. And after owning it 11 years, he sold it to Lewis and Nancy Mason out of Western New York. And they came here and bought the inn, and they renamed it the Phoenix Hotel, which meant new beginning for them. And it stayed in the Mason family for 99 years. until 1956. Now, during the time it was in the Mason family, we had the Civil War going on, and this was turned into a hospital for the local area here when there were wounded soldiers and skirmishes along the Missouri-Iowa border. We're only 7 miles south, or actually north of the Missouri border here, so there were a lot of skirmishes along the border over the slave trade, and the soldiers would be brought here, stabilized, and then taken by rail down to Keokuk, which had a veterans hospital. It was also on the Underground Railroad. They were actually helping slaves move north through this building. And if you ever come into the inn and look on our mantle, we have shackles from one of the slaves, and we also have a sword from those soldiers that actually died here. So it's very historic that way. I'm very proud of that history.
And we found some amazing things through the years with the Ghost Box, and well, you've done a lot of historical research, both of you
Yes.
all have, and then we've used the Ghost Box to find out new things and back up some things. And
We've used it as a historical reference guide, basically. They would give us dates or times and places of things happening, and with the information, we could find newspaper articles and go back it up and get more details. So it was very helpful in our research of the history of Bentonsport and this inn.
Even just all the names of the ghosts that are here, we've all gotten from the box.
yeah,
So
it's
knowing
been
who's
incredible.
our alpha male and our alpha female and who follows us around and who does what in what room, all of it has come from the box.
So we've had quite the journey here.
Yes.
And I'm the voice behind the camera right now, guys, but this is Chris. I'm just saying, we've gotten more information in this location than anywhere else in the world. We've just gotten so much information. This is really a laboratory, and they let us test things out. We get some amazing, amazing stuff. So I want to jump in because we got a little bit of a late start, not too bad, but I want to jump in really quickly and start talking about what we might be getting tonight. And one thing we like to do, and guys, we have the K2 meter sitting there. It was going crazy a few minutes ago over on the table there. But I wanted to go ahead and, yes, we do have a ghost cat here, Josephine. Somebody just asked
And she
about-
was actually seen this week by
I saw
Joy.
Josephine this week.
Oh, there we go. There's our updates. Okay, so I'm going to move this back. I wanted to just go ahead and start tonight's activity a little bit with maybe some dowsing rods. If Mom, if you're up for some dowsing rods. I'm just going to go ahead and move this in, and I'll be the voice behind the camera for a little while until I jump with the ghost box here. So,
All right.
Mom, if you want to just go ahead and perfect, you're good right there.
Okay. I'm gonna clear off the energy.
Explain to everybody what you're doing exactly here.
These are dowsing rods. A lot of people know that farmers used to use them to actually find water. Also, they were used to find cadavers in fields. And when Chris and I first talked about this, and he said, let's start doing this with some investigations. I thought, how will I do this? I don't know how to do anything. He says, no, let's experiment. Let's see if we can come up with something. So I thought, okay, I'm game. I'll go. So what we do is we ask a question, and we ask the rods if the answer is yes to please cross for yes, or to stay apart for no. And that way we could get some investigation evidence. And right now we're getting a little movement there too. So if you've got some yes or no questions from the chat rooms, any of the chat rooms that they want to ask, we can go ahead and give this a try.
We'll go ahead and
Ask your questions, guys. I'm watching all the chat rooms. Don't think I'm ignoring
Can I
you if I
start?
look down on my
Can
phone.
I start with one?
Yes.
Yeah, let's let Chuck start with
Absolutely.
Okay, yes.
The K2 meter
Okay.
is going off. Are the children playing with the meter, making the Christmas lights go on and off?
Please cross the rods
Is
for
it
yes.
for the children doing that?
Pull apart for no. A little hesitant. You're not going to get in trouble.
This is fun.
That's-
You can use it.
That's okay. So
That's a play tool.
yes. Okay. Do we have another question?
Let me see. I'm gonna go through the different chats here.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and ask one really quickly while
Yeah.
we're doing this. Harold, are you here with us right now?
Okay, Harold, please cross the rods for yes, pull apart for no.
You're going to say he's here?
Yeah, look. Yes,
Harold, are you playing games again?
are you teasing us?
He's pointing right at Chuck.
It's
He
pointing
is. He's
right
pointing
at
right at
Chuck.
Chuck.
Right at Chuck.
I
It's
think
not
we're supposed to
moving.
ask Chuck about this one if he's really here.
Oh.
Almost took out Mama Moon.
Almost got me there. So I think we know Harold is
Yeah,
definitely
thank you, Harold.
here. Thank you.
And if we have any chats from or any messages from the chat room, let's
There's
read that.
on Facebook, Colette McCardo wants to know. She says, "Is there a little boy that sat on the stairs up to the rooms?"
A little boy. Okay, we don't have his name, but if you were sitting on the stairs, please cross the rods for yes.
So Colette, is that something that you were picking up on intuitively? Because Colette has that very strong intuition and sense. Yeah, there's your answer.
Definitely.
Definitely yes.
Yes.
And how long ago was she sensing that?
She just put it in a little while ago.
Oh, just now she's sensing it?
So since we
And
started.
Colette's from England, so I'm not
Yes.
sure what she's
She's
doing.
from England, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody's
Awesome.
England.
Okay. Anything
Um,
else?
I wonder, I want to ask the little boy that she
Okay.
sensed, to the little boy that Colette sensed, would you be willing to give us your name when Chris turns on the device?
Okay. Again, please cross the rods for yes. Stay apart for no.
Ooh.
A little reluctant, but yeah, I think so.
Okay.
If I promise you won't get in trouble, will you tell me your name?
Okay, please cross the rods for yes.
We could be friends.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a yes.
And Colette says she just picked it up just now.
Okay.
All right.
So.
And
It
real
goes
quick,
back to the history, some stuff going on there. So.
I just want to tell everybody too, welcome from everybody watching around the world right now. We got people watching literally from Australia to Europe to Scotland to everywhere. So thank you all for tuning
Well,
in.
come
Thank
on
you,
to
thank
the
you.
to the central U.S. and come and visit us.
You've got to come. You definitely
Yes.
have to
Oh my
come.
God, this place is amazing. And actually, Colette, who's from England, she's always saying how much she wishes she could make her way down to the Mason House Inn. She has
Thank
mentioned
you.
it several times.
You will
so.
love the antiques. Oh my gosh, my favorite thing is just looking at the antiques that are here.
And
Beautiful.
that's awesome that there was that validation. He said it goes back to history.
So
that
Chuck,
she
can you
picked
tell
up
us a
on
little bit what is that about, the history of it?
I'll let Joy do that one.
Or Joy?
History of what?
The boy on the landing.
The boy on the
Boy on the
landing, the
landing.
stairs.
Oh, the boy on the landing. Way back when we first bought the place, there was a lady that checked in and she was standing downstairs filling out her registration form, and she looked up the staircase and said that there was a little boy up there waving at her.
There you go, Colette. There's
Colette,
your validation right there.
validation.
There it is.
There it is right there.
Definitely. Okay, so I'm gonna check on Periscope. I don't see any questions on Periscope, so I guess we can get started with if you want to turn the box on or.
We can do a fast session, yeah. Let me
Yeah.
back out. I'm kind of doing production, direction, see where this will be here. I'm just going to go ahead and zoom in a little bit. Right now I don't have you in frame, D.
Okay.
Just maybe I'll flip it so you can see where you're at. Right there.
There.
Okay. And I'll move over here and I'm going to grab a box and get started. I think I want to go ahead and start with Sarah's box tonight, if you're open for that. And again, for those of you who don't know, this is the device that Frank designed for my daughter Sarah, and then Sarah eventually kind of gifted back to me until she's ready for use. So I love this one because when it comes down to it, you're able to kind of have his energy, Frank's Assumption's energy, Sarah's energy is kind of all right here, and we just get some great EVPs that come through here, a lot of great voices that come in. So I'm just going to turn it on. It's a little noisy from time to time, so be ready for that before we get started. I just want to let you know. But go ahead, and Joy's just going to record right where we're sitting right now. And I'm going to start the session out by just seeing what comes through, and then we'll take some questions from Chuck and everybody in the chat room. We'll see what all comes in. Okay? If everybody's ready to go. There we go. Technicians assist. Who's here with us, please? Peg. Hello. Hi. Technician, what's your name, please? Technician, what's your name? Oh,
I asked you.
they said they want to ask me.
Ah.
My name is Chris. Who's the technician tonight, please? There's nine technicians.
Are they from the inn or did they come with a box?
Home. Here.
Here,
Home.
the
Yes.
inn's playing tonight, huh?
Correct. Correct, yes.
Welcome, folks.
Thank you for coming in. We got activity on the meter, by the way, over here. Hi. How many spirits do we have with us right now? Residents that are with us? 9. Again, 9.
Who was just in the hallway that Joy saw?
Who was just in the hallway? I didn't get that. What's the name of the person in the hallway? No response on that. So of the 9 spirits who are here, who wants to speak tonight, please? 5 of them. 5 of them. Do you have questions?
So far no questions yet, but, well actually yes, there's a question. Chuck in the chat room wants to know if the spirits remember him.
Do you remember, not this Chuck, but another Chuck who came? Yes, so like yes.
Yes.
Can we ask who was in the hallway? Who's in a landing?
Gordon.
Oh, that was
Clearly,
clear.
Gordon. Child's voice, Gordon.
Gordon, how old are you?
4.
And are you new here, or have you been here?
Kinda new.
Do you need help crossing?
Someone said be patient, it wasn't him.
Okay, they're not ready for him to go yet. Well, welcome, Gordon.
Huh.
Gordon, thank you for coming through. How are you doing? Fine.
Do you like playing with the guests?
Good. Yeah. Funny. Said funny.
We'll
Do you
have
have
a
a question, Ray?
Yeah, Arden from YouTube.
Uh-huh.
He wants to know if they're stuck in the afterlife.
Do you feel like you're stuck where you are? He's not answering that.
Linda wants to know, do they like the afterlife?
Do they like the afterlife?
Right.
Do you like being where you are right now? He said, not really. He said, not really.
Wow.
Is it kind of strange?
Have you crossed over?
That's probably why they don't like it.
That's what I'm thinking.
Have you gone through that big bright light before? No answer. Movement. Dee, can you turn on the art, the REM on?
Sure. I leave it here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you still there, buddy?
It's on.
Are you still there, buddy?
Up.
We
As soon as I put it down.
we have a Robert that just came in. Robert.
Are you a resident of the inn, Robert?
Yeah, we got a lot going
Yeah,
on.
a lot
What
is
does that mean?
They're all lit. He said they're all
Yeah.
lit. Thank you. We saw you do that. Gordon, was that you who did that? Me.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So is that
Gordon says
another
me.
K2 meter type thing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Gordon,
Nice job, Gordon.
That's right.
Gordon, do you
We got more activity on the meter, by the way, right here.
see it?
They're Christmas lights, Gordon. You can play with them.
Gordon, do you miss your mom? Do you miss mommy and mama?
And Pop. He said Pop, not father. Pop.
What year did you pass, Gordon?
Oh. Dead lover. That was a different voice that just came out. Female said dead lover. What's your name, ma'am?
I'm gonna move these devices.
What's your name, ma'am? What's your name, ma'am? She just came.
That was me. False positive, guys. That was me. I moved it.
Gordon, are you still here with us? Gordon again. I can't hear
Gor-
that. Gordon.
What year did you pass, Gordon?
He doesn't know. I think he was too
Too
young.
young.
He was too young.
Technician, can you assist and give us a time frame?
Not recent.
Harold, are you able to tell a time frame since you've been here longest?
There's
Yeah.
What do you know what year?
22. 22.
1922, is that
22.
correct?
Yeah. I guess so. He said it.
Did he pass here at the inn as a hospital? Did some? So one of you brought him here to?
No.
Oh, he just came.
No, he's here.
Got a couple of questions from the chat room before Gordon.
Go ahead.
Okay, so
Gordon, buddy, can you come over here real quick?
Hi, he said I
He
heard.
said
him.
hi.
So Colette wants to know, Gordon, did you pass through an illness like smallpox?
I don't know if you would know that. Remember, Gordon, before you went to sleep, how did you feel? When you went to sleep, do you remember how you felt? Sick. Sick.
And another question for Gordon. Gina Reckenheimer says, is this the boy I saw in my dream before I visited the Mason house?
That'd be for a technician. Technician, can you assist with that? No answer on that. I'm not sure.
Michelle Davenport wants to just verify. Did he say it was 10? No, he said 4, right?
4. Yes.
No, 4.
He said 4.
They said that he has a lot of love around him. Does he have family waiting for him right now? Is there family waiting for Gordon? We just got a different connection that just came in.
Wow.
4. Again, 4. Me. There's a female.
Salvatore wants to know why you move your hand over the box.
When I use my, basically what I'm doing is I'm just directing energy. I'm pushing back and forth on the energy. It's not something that I consciously do. It's something that they direct me to do.
Spirit guides you to do that.
To move the energy.
Renee Burgett wants to know how many more children are with Gordon?
Oh, did you hear that?
I heard
Somebody's bothering him, said stop it. Not us. He said to them, stop it. And they said, come on, Gordon. Somebody said, come on,
Yeah.
Gordon. He's not ready.
Okay. Harold and Marky, please protect Gordon while he's here.
Oh,
Jesus.
they
Yeah,
said we'll call Jesus.
Yeah.
We'll call Jesus.
So
Thank you
Jesus.
for helping. Gordon, feel free to stay here with us if you want to. Play with these toys. Play with this one or that one or anything that you want to, okay? We're going to do some more fun stuff, so come have fun with us, okay? Use this fun box. I'm going to use another one too,
Yeah,
okay?
Gordon, and if you want to play with the lights, if you want to make any of those machines go off.
He's tired. They said he's tired.
Oh,
Thank you, Gordon. Stay with us though, okay? Thank you. Goodbye. Okay. Shut down on that one. Okay, so we definitely, yeah, here we go. Here we
Oh,
go.
there it is.
Okay, so Gordon, stay with us, buddy. Stay with us. We're gonna have more fun stuff, okay?
You can get our energy too, you can take some of that.
Yeah, and Gordon, we're here for you. If you can see us, if you can hear us, you know, we're here to provide you with energy to help you, and that's what we want to do is make sure that you're okay. So, play with the lights, have fun, and then we'll talk to you more, okay? All right. I would love to do some more different types of work. If maybe do some EVP sessions, see if we can get some open air EVP playback.
Okay, the
See-
last time I used the EVP recorder
It was
in
crazy.
this room,
Yeah, it was crazy.
it was crazy.
Um,
It was turning on its own. It was doing all sorts of crazy things.
And guys, I'm going to turn on the obelisk here too, just so you know. I'm going to turn this on, and if any words come popping through, whoop, there we go. If any words come popping through, look at this thing go nuts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And they're asking if Gordon or any of the spirits can make the lamps flicker on and off.
Yeah, oh, that's pretty common here.
It is
We
very
actually
common.
had this lamp that's up there. I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to move out of the way here.
Yeah,
this-
you want me to?
Here, I'll do it. So you can jump up and do what you need to do. I'll show you. This,
That's just the vibrations moving this, guys.
So this up here, you see this huge thing up here. We were doing a session up here one time, and they actually moved this from side to side and then stopped it and then moved it the other direction. Until that thing has to be really pushed. No wind is going to move that thing. So that was an interesting.
And it actually has lit up in the past when we've had guests here, and there's no kerosene in it. It's not electrified.
There you go.
Now that is
That's happened multiple times.
that's crazy. And this is the one that's been swinging in the past, right?
Yes.
Is this one?
That was Harold's trick to do that.
Like a pendulum
Yes.
almost. That's
We
crazy.
tried to duplicate it and we could not duplicate it.
Okay, so
Jumping back in here.
jumping back in, we're going
So
to
guys, just to
begin.
reiterate, want to tell you we are at the very haunted Mason House Inn in Bentonsport, Iowa. We are in room 5, and we always have interesting experiences. That's why we are in 5 tonight, is because this is the hot spot right here. This is the place where we always seem to have things happen. So we wanted to bring you guys directly to the hottest room, and that's what's taking place. We have a REM pod on the table. We have an EMF meter right in front, a Mel meter, and then we have a obelisk sitting up here as well. So we're gonna jump in. We're gonna try to do some open air EVP right now, guys. And if you have any questions, I'm watching the chat room right now. I'm happy to ask your questions for you.
And
McDermott says hi, Mama Moon. By the way,
Hi.
Kimberly wishes she was here.
and I just want to let you guys know that people are wishing that we were doing the water.
The experiment.
yeah, the
Next time. We're gonna do it every time. You guys get bored
They
of
said,
it.
"Are you going to be banging the copper cauldron?" That's what they call it.
I don't know if we've decided for tomorrow yet or not, but
Possibly.
The copper
So-
cauldron.
So I wanted to read you, this is an important one for Jason in Facebook chat. Says, wow, that's crazy. Are there any demon spirits coming there? No, Jason, there are no demon spirits that come in here.
Paranormal Disneyland, we call it.
This is the most protected haunted location on
It
the
really
planet.
is.
It's only positive energy, positive spirits. The residents that are here, the spirits, the residents do not allow any negativity to come in. At
The
any
times
point.
that we have felt some sort of anger or negativity, it's been dealt with by the I like to call them the protectors, the spirits of
well,
those.
they've called heaven to help them out even.
Mm-hmm.
So they take care of it very well.
Okay, so let's go ahead and jump in and do some open air EVP.
Okay, so we're gonna start a quick EVP session, and usually we like to talk directly to the spirits and instruct them on what we're gonna do. That we're gonna start asking questions and what they have to do. And I'm not gonna press record until I'm done with my little intro. So I'm just gonna begin by saying, speaking to the spirits of the inn, spirits that are here. We'd like to communicate with you. We'd like to ask you to talk to us and communicate into this device that I'm holding in my hand. Please speak into this device so that we can hear you when we play it back. My first question, I'm going to start it now. How many of you are here with us?
Josephine the cat, this is a question for you. Am I feeling you rubbing against my leg? I feel like there's a kitty there. Is that you, Josephine?
Did any spirits go to Jeremy's retirement ceremony?
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do a playback now. We have a speaker, so we're going to go back and listen to see what's happening.
Huh?
That first one was class A.
It was.
Oh, we got the REM pod going nuts. Was that you, D? Going by?
I don't know if it was me going
I'm
by.
going to say false positive on that because
Yeah,
you just
yeah.
went over there.
Yeah.
She walked out.
Really quickly to reply to Sharon Stone while Dee's setting that up. She said, hi Chris, amazing job with the box. Thank you so much, Sharon. We're going to be doing some more sessions. Don't go anywhere. We're going to be doing a lot of cool stuff tonight.
Okay, I'm just going to make sure this is on and everything is good. All right, here we go. It's the last time it went nuts and I had turned everything off. I don't know if you guys watched the last show,
Yes.
but everybody here was witness. I turned everything
But
off.
it does that everywhere you go, doesn't it?
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
No,
You're kidding.
only here. Only here. Oh, there we go.
Hi, Gordon.
Okay, here we go. Try this again. How many of you are here with us? That's that.
Is it
Certified.
too close?
Yeah. Let me put the volume. That was me.
False positive, guys.
False positive. Hold on. Let me stop this. And
Back out.
yeah, I'm very close or what? I'm trying to get close to the mic.
You had an extreme close up, but not so extreme.
Okay, let's try that again. How many of you are here with us?
Josephine the cat, this is a question for you. Am I feeling you rubbing against my leg? I feel like there's a kitty there. Is that you, Josephine?
Did any spirits go to Jeremy's retirement ceremony?
I couldn't hear anything.
Colette said that she heard 6. I'm not sure what that was, but no, it's very quiet. You can't hear anything.
It's very
on it.
quiet for some reason. Again, it's acting crazy. The volume won't go up.
Your internal volume's down for some reason.
Yeah,
But Colette said that she heard 6.
she did.
Thank you, Julio. Appreciate that. Julio says we are amazing. Really appreciate
Oh,
it.
thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me try this.
I turn this up. Yeah, sorry.
I don't know where the.
I'm not sure.
Okay. Do you want to try to do another session, and then I'll get the volume on this.
So Angelina said she thought she heard 7, but she's not sure.
Oh, I got it.
Okay.
Aha.
Okay, we're gonna listen back one more time, guys. Sorry, we get the volume up now.
That's
Again,
false positive.
that we have that in a bad spot.
Yeah, we do. We need to move that
I'm gonna move this, guys. I'm gonna actually move this back here
where there's no vibration.
to the very back.
All right.
Go ahead, Dee.
Okay, I'm going. Okay, here we go. This should be better. How many of you are here with us?
Josephine the cat, this is a question for you. Am I feeling you rubbing against my leg? I feel like there's a kitty there. Is that you, Josephine?
I heard yes.
Did any spirits go to Jeremy's retirement ceremony?
Six. Did you hear that?
So
Did you hear that?
So, I did not, but Colette heard 6 originally. So that does back that up.
Yeah. When it was like a very light. That's where I heard the 6. After Chuck asked if anybody went to Jeremy's graduation ceremony, I heard 6. Huh.
And everybody who's watching right now, the majority of our people who are watching right now are using headphones, so they have the ability to hear a little bit better.
Oh, good.
So that's a good thing.
That is good.
And then Michelle said she heard a faint meow. I also want to tell you that Nicole is constantly seeing a cat behind Dad over here.
There you go.
And she thinks that the cat's been sitting there for quite some time. So it's not a physical cat, guys.
Can you describe which
What
color it is? Because we have multiple cats here.
I'll wait for her to say something on that. Do you want to try one more session, Dee?
Sure.
Let's do one more open air.
Now that I got the volume thing fixed, right?
Ask what
Yes,
colors.
we'll jump back in. Guys, share the feed. Let everybody know we're hanging out and doing this. We're going to do more Ghost Box sessions here in a minute as well.
Okay, guys, we're going to do this again. We're going to ask questions. We're going to ask that you please speak into this device and communicate with us. I'm going to let somebody else ask the first question.
Let Joy.
All right, Joy.
Oh,
Here
you
we
have
go.
something?
Oh, you have a question?
No, good.
Okay, ready?
What color is the cat that has been rubbing on Pauline? Sorry.
How many children are in the room?
Whose birthday is today?
Harold, are you in the room right now? I just feel him. All right.
And Harold, just so everybody knows, Harold is kind of like the lead resident spirit here. Speaking of which. Harold is here. Harold, very good.
It was after you moved.
Yeah.
Nobody's-
Harold, very good. Thank you. We know you're here. Thanks, Harold.
I think that was my.
So Harold is a former Civil War soldier, and he's now a resident spirit here at the inn. He kind of runs things.
Should I get close again to the mic
Sure.
so that they can hear? Okay.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna get close over here, guys, so that you all can hear.
What color is the cat that has been rubbing on Pauline?
Orange.
Sorry.
It's
How many
like orange.
children are in the room?
Whose birthday is today?
Harold, are you in the room right now?
The one thing I definitely heard, yeah, here we go. See,
Harold is in the room.
yeah, Harold wants to let you know he's in the room. So he did the REM pod first, and now he's doing the
Every time I ask that
meter.
question.
So yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. So the one thing I definitely know I heard about the cat was orange. I heard
Yes.
clearly orange. So that's so cool that we got
I
that.
thought
on
I heard 9 when we asked how many kids were in the room. I thought I heard 9, but I don't.
And that was not Josephine.
Joseph.
Colette agrees. She heard the same thing that I did with the orange. Yeah.
Missing cat?
So, okay, guys, I'm gonna jump back in.
That was Tommy. We had to have him put
I'm gonna
down.
jump back in really quickly and do another ghost box
Okay.
session.
All right.
If we're good with that.
You're
Just
right.
need to-
Let me move.
So was there ever an orange cat here?
Yes, Tommy,
Ours.
our cat.
Oh, their cat.
He was that puppy with orange.
There's the main cat.
So I'm gonna jump back real quick between.
So this is a good time to ask questions, guys. If you have anything that you want to ask, this is a good time to do it. We're gonna turn the box back on. I know I had several people asking if Gordon was still here. We'll go ahead and ask that and see if anything comes through on that.
Awesome, we have a lot of people in Periscope.
Okay.
Guys, please send us your hearts and your super hearts
we
over on
appreciate
Periscope.
that.
We really appreciate that, and for those of you that have been sending super hearts, thank you so much.
We really appreciate those guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, we're turning back on. Oh,
It's an alarm.
that's an alarm.
Oh wow. What?
Never had it quite like that before.
Harold, is that you?
No, I don't think so.
Oh wow.
Who's here with us right now, please?
Who's the grandpa? We just getting interference.
Nope. This is me. Nope.
Yeah.
Wow. First time I've ever heard.
Never heard that before, ever.
never.
Ask
I've
Harold
never
what it's about.
ever done that before.
Harold, what's this about? Can you voice over it and tell us?
Do you have the handheld?
I'm gonna record this.
They're trying to tell us something.
Do you have the handheld one here? You could turn on instead
I'm gonna jump to the other one.
and see what's going on. Let them explain it.
I'm gonna shut this down for now, guys. I'm gonna shut this down for right now, see if we can figure out what's happening. Thank you.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
a first. We've
Something
never,
really wrong there.
we've
I
never
can't
had
explain.
anything like that.
No.
Never.
Hey, Dad.
All the years.
Can I hand this one to you? Can you switch out the battery in the back? There's a couple of 9 volts. And maybe we can see if that makes a bit. That's false positive. Yes.
Yeah. remove
False
it.
positives. That was crazy, guys. That was just nuts.
That the REM pod going off is because they were
Yeah.
opening the drawer, guys. It's false positive.
We're gonna have one
I'll
more.
do it again. There's just to show you I did
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Debunking, debunking.
Yes, debunking.
I'm gonna do another one here. Still going. That's me. Okay. So
We debunk our stuff here.
Yes, we do.
move this down here.
River just came through.
Well, we are directly next to the Des Moines
Yeah.
River. It's
River.
literally outside the window.
Right there. See if I can show. There it is.
Okay. So
River.
guys, we're gonna jump in with. This is number 40. This is the device that Frank built specifically for me under instruction of the spirits. As crazy as that sounds,
Around, just to let them know.
so he built this device specifically because the spirits told me to tell him specific things that needed to go into this device. This is box number 40. It's my most reliable box. I get the best information with this one. So that's what we're going to use this time around and see what all comes through. I trust this one more than any of the others, I'll be honest with you. So let's go ahead and jump in and see what we get. And we need to ask immediately what was happening with that alarm sound that we got on the echo box. Here we go. 9 again. Technicians assist, who's here with us, please? Sam. We have
Sam, yes.
Sam, hi. Thank you for coming through. We appreciate that. It's very clear tonight. It is. Thank you so much. What was happening with the alarm that we just got? That crazy sound through the echo box. Can you tell me what that sound was about? Can you tell me what that sound was? His favorite. Something about his favorite.
Keep going.
Keep going. Say keep going. So we're supposed to move past that. Okay, we'll keep moving. Thank you.
What cat was next to Papa Moon a few minutes ago?
Still there.
What color is it?
Tan. Or tan. Help. Help. Questions, anyone?
Priscilla said, can the spirit technicians feel or see the presence of her grandparents? Are they happy together?
There's 5. Yeah, we see. Yeah, we see. They said, yeah, we see.
I feel like there's someone who needs to cross over. I'm just getting that feeling that you're frightened and you don't want to move and you're earthbound. Is there someone out there with that?
There's 14 and 14.
That need crossing over?
Again.
Can we help you?
Are they ready to go?
No.
Okay, they need assistance with your side to be ready to go.
Uh-huh.
Is there anybody that's ready to go that's in line here?
Is Gordon still there? Right there.
Huh.
Is that who I keep seeing the movement peripherally?
He wants to go over. Is that who Joy keeps seeing? Yes. Yes, two yeses.
Wow.
Marky, are we ready to help Gordon go over?
Just say the word.
Okay,
Just say the word.
Chris is going to help you go over.
Just so focus on Gordon. Gordon, buddy, can you hear me? I know you're here with us, but it's kind of hard to hear. Can you hear me? Just tell me if you can hear me through this thing here. Tell me through your voice. Can you hear my voice? Yes. Okay.
Mama and Papa are waiting for you.
Okay. Gordon, let's play a game. Do you want to play a game? Something fun? Do you want to play a fun game? Hi. Okay, so here. Okay, this is kind of like hide and go seek. Did you ever play hide and go seek before? Gordon, did you ever play hide and go seek where you, okay, yeah. Okay, so here, I want you to do this. Close your eyes really, really tight, okay? Close them real tight. Can you do that? Tell me when you do. Close your eyes super tight. Tell me when you have your eyes closed. Okay. Now, I want you to look all around, all around. Can you look all around for me? Keep your eyes closed. Is it dark? Gordon, is it dark where you are? Okay. Look over one shoulder. What do you see when you look over your one shoulder? What's over there? What do you see when you look over your shoulder? Nothing? Okay. What happens when you look over your other shoulder? What do you see? What is it? What does it look like? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Here, I want you to go run as fast as you can. Run as fast as you can in there. That's where I'm hiding. Can you run in there as fast as you can? Run in that light. Run, 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 run. Can you run? Run towards the light. Run, 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 run. Technician's assist. Run fast, 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 fast. Are you running? Are you running? Tell me what you're doing. Are you running? Yay. I see him. I see him. Tell me when he's through. Home. Home. He's there. He's there.
Gordon, you're welcome to come back to the inn whenever you want now.
Thank you. Does everybody have him? Does anybody have him on the other side? Who has him? Mom, it's about a beach. Something about a beach. Mom. Do you guys have him over there?
So he sees the beach?
Fishing. He's going fishing. He's going fishing. Today. He's going fishing. Home. He's home. Thank you for trusting us. Sending love to you. We'll talk more soon, okay? You can come anytime you want to. Bye, Gordon.
Thank you, technicians.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye.
Wow.
Maybe he's with other children. Someone named Donald. He's with Donald. Thank you for doing that.
Was Donald your brother?
Thank you guys for coming through. We'll try another session here in a few minutes. Thank you. Lovely place. Lovely place. Thank you.
Thanks.
Goodbye. Bye.
Wow.
All right, we'll come back to that.
So
Yeah.
Recon
Hi, Star.
Supernatural Syndicate said he will cross, and then second, right after that goes you guys rock.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, he did cross. He didn't have a whole lot to say, but again, when you're dealing with children, it's a little bit hard.
Right.
Children and animals, you're just never quite sure how they're going to respond to you, how much work you're going to have to do. And in that case, I was really relying more on the technician's frequency than I was on him responding back to me. And then that's when we heard that he was home, crossed. That's when we knew that he made it over. The amazing thing for me is that something about Donald, I assume is a family member that he knows, and that they immediately were at a beach, and that they were fishing right away. So that tells you when you make that transition how quickly things seem to transpire and happen right off the bat. So, you know, people say heaven is real. It definitely is. It's definitely something out there. So,
You want to try this one again?
okay, yeah, let's give this one a shot.
Yeah, I'm curious to see.
Let's see what else comes through here. Yeah, if we get that same crazy sound again, I don't know, guys. I'm not sure. That was nuts. So, flip on here.
Misty, well, as far as the crossing went, she goes fast.
Yeah, that was fast.
It was really fast. That was really quick. I think he was ready. I think he was ready to go. And he was in here playing with the different pieces of equipment. So, did we get anything on the Ovilus while we were doing that? I wondered if
Let me
maybe
see.
he said something during that time.
Learn. the word learn,
Hmm.
and black. So I don't know if maybe.
When I asked him what he
we
saw over his
asked-
shoulder, he
yes.
saw black, and then he said he
Mhm.
saw light. All right, so here we go. Let's try this guy out. This is the Echo Box built by Andre Woolyard. Let's go ahead and see what happens here. It's better already.
Wow.
Technician's assist.
No, it's okay.
It's a trap. Somebody said it's a trap. Shutting down. Thank you. Okay. So the first thing that happened, guys. So
Yeah.
clear this out. Listen to what just took place. For those of you who've been watching the whole time, you heard we turned this on last time. We've got that crazy siren kind of thing that came through here. Never seen anything like that before. Shut it down. We switched out the batteries just to make sure there wasn't any kind of natural explanation for what was going on. The first words I got through, there was no technician response, but the first words I got through is, "It's a trap," which told me, shut it down, stop the communication right there, clear it out, we'll start something new after that point. So I think we should do that.
So there's a Christopher in the chat room. He wants to know if anyone can see this happening, the crossover,
If anybody can see it,
physically.
Some people are psychic. If
Yeah,
they can
yeah,
Yeah,
sometimes you can
feel it.
feel
Yeah.
it. You
Yeah.
can definitely
Yeah.
like when it's happening to me. Like I said, it's not just the audio that's coming through. I'm actually seeing visual pictures that are taking place too. And a lot of the times I'll pick up on little snapshots of what's taking place. It's never full for me. I don't see a movie play out in front of me, but I do see little snippets that happen. So hopefully that answers that question.
Other times we can feel it because the air will get really charged
Yes.
and heavy, and then once they cross, it gets really light. And
Exactly.
And some of the crossings we've had have been amazing. I mean, you hear angel choirs, you hear harps.
Yeah.
It sounds very Hollywood, but it really does happen
It
that
has.
way.
There is celebration in heaven.
Okay, so let's try one more time with this. If we get another response like we have, then we'll stop
Shut it
that.
down.
But
Okay.
let's try one more. Technician's assist. Better one. Technician, what's your name, please? Technician, what's your name? Having trouble hearing you. Say it again. Technician, what's your name, please? I found you. What's your name? Matt? Finally found us. Finally got here. Matt, hi. Nice to meet you.
Very serious.
Yes. What's your name, please? Curtis. Curtis is a resident, guys.
Curtis, are we safe right now?
He's up here. He's up here. Chris, me. Yes, me, Chris? Yes. Guys, questions, this is for you.
Listen,
You're
you have
working,
to know
yeah,
something.
listen, you're working too hard. Question?
We're working too hard. There's hardly anybody coming right now.
You need to hold on. Please.
Do you guys have a perspective?
There's 20 here for you.
That's for you. No, they said, listen, Chris, listen, that was for you.
They found us. They found someone, this Matt individual found us. That's what
Curtis,
he's
was that
asking.
intended for Joy and I to hold on?
You saw the cat. Keep concentrating. You saw the cat. Keep concentrating.
Why has it been so quiet here, Curtis?
There'll be more people. We're testing you.
We want to hear more voices from you. We need to hear reaffirmation that you're here.
You will.
Make it real noisy here.
Mean it this time.
Yes.
We will.
We get a joy out of hearing you talk and move around and make things happen.
gonna be a big one.
That's okay. Let us know that you're still here.
We will.
Are we doing anything wrong right now?
It's interesting. Has to do with someone. Get comfortable. So get comfortable.
Does that mean we're gonna be here a while?
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys not searching for a replacement?
Don't worry about it.
Well, Joy wants the farm.
What? Doing a good job. Good job.
We're getting old, Curtis.
Not as much as over there.
Thanks. What's the thunder from?
Finish. The finish.
Oh, you wrapping that up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I heard it's shocking. Something was shocking.
Do the residents here have any messages for us?
That's all. It's just about the talking. That's all. It's just about the talking.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna talk some more now and make noise.
Laughing. Yeah.
That's good. We like laughter here.
Because you know me. You know me.
What's your name?
What's your name? All of us came together. All of us came together.
Are you family or are you just passing by?
We're all family now. We're all family now.
But not direct family.
No.
Okay. We understand that part then.
Two of them are. You got two family members.
Two are direct families?
Yes.
Can you identify yourselves?
For Chuck. I heard something about Wilson.
Are you relatives of mine? Do I know you?
That's right. That's right.
Can you give me your names? Michael Chris.
Yeah. How many residents do we have here with us right now, spirits? Ninety. Said 5 and it said 90.
Who's the woman that's standing right over here that I keep seeing?
Who's the woman in the hall? What's your name? Alice. Alice, clearly Alice.
Alice, are you resident here?
Yes.
She hides. I feel like she hides.
How old were you when you passed, Alice?
Alice, how old were you when you passed? She's been here a couple of weeks. They said a couple of weeks.
So you're new here. Well, welcome, Alice. Are you going to hang around here?
Listen. Male voice, listen.
Okay, what should we listen to, sir?
John's going to work. John's going to work.
What does that have to do with the inn?
You'll find out.
Oh no. Going back to
Okay.
I just saw a question from the chat room, and it said, what room do they prefer to stay in? What room do you prefer to stay in, guys?
seven? Did I hear
I
seven?
heard seven.
I heard
yeah,
seven.
That's Curtis.
Seven.
Do you, Peggy wants to know if you guys like when people bring you gifts, physical gifts. When I'm bored. When I'm bored.
Salvatore wants to know who Sam is. Is it Sam's name?
The technician.
Okay.
Yeah, our spirit technician.
Denise Kennedy wants to know, is there a portal on site?
Is there a portal on site? A doorway? Old. It's old.
Where is it?
The question is, how many are there?
Yeah, how many?
How many doorways are around here? 8, but who's counting? 8, but who's counting them?
And there's one in this room for sure.
Yes.
Yes.
It's the mirror right over
The
here
mirror.
on the wall.
A lot of them
And
come
there's
and
one in
go.
the hallway.
And then I have one here. Do they have any favorite visitors to the inn that they want to return soon? Do you guys have favorite people that you like to have come in? Maybe, or maybe.
Maybe.
Paul wants to know if you, are you guys gearing up for the big event tomorrow? Said I'll be there.
Jason Marcus says, and he's asking all the spirits here, how do you guys get around in the afterlife?
He said jog. J-O-G, jog.
And then I heard somebody in the background say, ask me something. I heard somebody say, ask me something.
What's your name? Anyone answer that? Hi, what's your name? Female. Who's the lady? Are you guys excited about the guests coming tomorrow? I think they use all the energy.
Daniel, are you here watching Overjoyed for me?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Felt me around just a few seconds ago. Just felt that feeling.
Yes, go ahead. Are there children spirits with you? One more question. Is Puddin still around the inn? Yes. That's a big yes, right off the bat, yes. Absolutely. Thank you so much. I just want to thank you all for coming through tonight and talking to us and interacting with everybody. We really appreciate that. Thank you so much for doing that. Is there any last messages we could pass on to anyone? Okay. Go ahead. They want to know what all this means.
It's part of the education of the inn to the rest of the world.
So we're teaching the living on this side about the reality of where you are and helping where we can. You hear her? Female said, "That's sweet of you. I approve."
They want to know what our reality looks like to you.
A dream. A dream.
Like looking in or something maybe.
Thank you. Thank you for coming through.
Thank you for all the residents.
Welcome. Welcome. We're going to go ahead and shut down now, but I want to say thank you to all of the amazing spirits who came through. Thank you so much. I want to thank the technicians, Archangel Michael, Lord Ascended Masters, all things positive in the universe. Thank you for helping us with the communication tonight and allowing us to do this. We really do appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Talk to you tomorrow.
Goodbye. Bye. I don't know if you guys heard the female at the edge.
Yeah.
Goodbye. So
Yeah.
and that's, sometimes we don't think about that, guys, when we do these communications, because spirits, like people, different levels, different ideas and things like that, when they come through and communicate with us and they teach us and communicate, it just, they're not sure exactly what we're doing from time to time, and they want to kind of understand where we're at as well. So that's why we try to stop and explain things to them just like they explain things back to us. And having that mutual respect and that communication really is why Mason House Inn is the leading education center for spirituality. Really, when it comes down to it, we learn about what takes place on the other side. There's absolutely no doubt about it when we're here, and they're very forthcoming. They're very open, and we talked about the water experiment.
Yeah.
That's something we didn't do tonight. We did the last episode, which was so much fun. A lot of experiments that are still led by Thomas Edison. I know that sounds crazy if you haven't seen it happen, but you can actually see faces appear in the water. There's a very specific way that it's done. This is the leading education center for spirituality in the world, guys. So I just want to encourage everybody, if you haven't been out here, definitely get out here to Southeast Iowa. You're going to have an incredible experience. You're going to reconnect with yourself. You're going to reconnect with your spirituality, and the spirits will interact with you if you ask them to. If you shut yourself down, they're not going to communicate. If you open yourself up, they will. In the kindest possible way, they'll come through to you and show you the reality of true spirit interaction and spirit communication. Joy and Chuck are family to us. They love this place. They love the residents here. And you're going to find that out when you come down. So whether it's coming to one of our events here, we're holding one tomorrow, but and again in November. But if you come to one of our events, or just come out here on your own and spend a weekend, or a week learning about this, you guys are going to be amazed. It's just an incredible place.
So peaceful. It's so peaceful here. To get away from the craziness of the world and just stop for a minute and enjoy the beauty and the calmness and feel the energy from the river. It's a beautiful, beautiful experience. Put it on the bucket list.
Yeah, this is a place you have to come. You're right on the Des Moines River, and everybody knows spiritual energy. When the water's running, it's a battery. Yes. It's a battery.
It really is, and I think that's what keeps the energy so high here. It's a very positive energy and very positive vibration, and when you walk in you feel it, and it's almost like it facilitates you to connect with your higher self and with spirit and have those experiences, because there's just something about this place, and like I said at the beginning, it is addicting.
Yes.
We learn something new every time we come back. There's something new we learn. A different form of communication that we make, or experiments that we do, and we learn from them, and the spirits here are always so willing to guide us and to help us and to teach us, because that's really what we're doing. We're learning from them. Yeah,
remember, Evolving Spiritualists, we're here every single day learning something new and changing our belief system as it happens. So that's a little bit about what we do, guys. This was so much fun. It's been fun to get back out here to the Mason House again. Thank you guys for having us back out again.
His family is back together.
Yes, it is. And we're holding class tomorrow. If you guys are in Iowa, definitely. I think there's still a few spots open, so definitely come by. It's going to be fun. I think Denise Kennedy was thinking about maybe driving out here and having a crazy drive out. And you're welcome. We'd love to have you out here. We're going to be doing more GBCs coming up soon from different locations around the world, and just look for us everywhere.
Bonnie Boggs is asking, is the home available to reserve a room for rent? Yes, it is.
Yes.
We are open year-round as a bed and breakfast.
And you definitely need to come and experience it and spend some time. It's a very peaceful place. You can come in here, even if all you do is spend the entire time in your room, you will have an experience. You will have an experience.
Definitely.
But I tell everybody who comes in, you got to really be open to it. Don't just say it. Don't just say, yeah, it'd be cool. Come in there and know it's going to happen. It'll happen. There's doors that open and close, lights turn on and off. There's animals that are not physical jump up on your bed. You're going to see doors open, water turn on. There's all kinds of things that happen here. Because the residents really do want to teach you about the reality of continued existence and that there is something beyond this point. So
One last question, and I think it's a good one to close with, because it's a good question. Sharon Stone wants to know, and I think that you could answer this, Chuck could answer this, Joy could answer this. We all can, but she says, how is it that no negative energy can get in here?
I think the easiest way to say it is our spirits here want you to feel like you're coming to grandma's house when you walk in the front door. And we used to worry about somebody bringing in bad spirits and things like that. And it used to bother us a lot. And Harold finally told us, this is, the security of this house is ours, not yours. We will take care of the inn. You just take care of the guests. And from then on, I have not worried about it ever since.
Wow. So the guardians are really Harold and
Yeah.
the other spirits.
And we do have guardians that are assigned to our portals. So only good spirits can come through the portals.
G Stacker wants to know if you're going to go live tomorrow.
We hadn't planned on going live tomorrow, but maybe we should consider doing it because we've had a lot of requests for it. So it's a possibility. Maybe we'll pop on for a few minutes and do something, maybe outside of the class.
Maybe
tomorrow.
outside of the class, but we do have to dedicate time for the event and the class.
You have another one?
So one other thing is that it hasn't been mentioned, but Joy and Chuck do not allow Ouija boards in the facility.
Yes.
No seances, no Ouija boards. This is a safe zone. It's got to be all clean.
Okay.
And no talking boxes except for these that come in with Chris.
And definitely that's another reason why it's so positive and no negativity comes in, because they're not allowed to bring Ouija boards or anything like that.
And just a clarification, those are not our rules. Those are the spirits' rules that reside here. This is their home, and they have requested that those rules be put in place.
They want to keep it pure.
Yes.
They also don't like alcohol, so they don't like when the groups come and drink and
Party.
Don't mix spirits with spirits.
No.
Keep the two things separate.
Separate.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, and really quickly, somebody was asking, who came in a little bit late. Harold is actually kind of the main guy here. In my opinion, he's the main guy. And he is a Civil War soldier who passed away. He passed away in the Indian, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. When it was a Civil War hospital.
He was a 35-year-old Union soldier from Peoria, Illinois.
And so we started out interesting communication with him way back when, where he was very serious, very stern in the very beginning, and he's talking again over here on the.
Yeah, every time
Every
we
time we talk
mention,
about Harold, one of the meters goes up.
Yeah, wow.
But he was very serious, very stern, and he tried to communicate with us through Morse code.
Yeah.
Where he would tap on,
remember
you
that.
could physically hear him tapping on the walls around us, and then I used to bring a PA system, and he would tap on the speakers of the PA and he was forcing Chuck to learn Morse code and to build a machine and all sorts of different things. But finally, he realized that he liked talking through the box.
Clancy's in there, by the
Hey,
way.
Clancy.
Hey, Clancy.
Hi, Clancy.
And you see, as Harold started speaking through the box, then he kind of became a little bit more lighthearted, and then he just became a full-blown jokester, prankster. He likes to mess around and keep the party going. He always asks where the party's going to be, whose room is going to have the party, because he likes to really set these things up and have some huge things happen. Yes.
So again, I'm getting this. Recon Supernatural said how great you were.
Oh,
They
thank
want to
you.
know the difference between Frank's box as opposed to the PS7 or 11.
Okay, I'll answer that really quickly. The Frank's box is the original Ghost box. Frank Sumption built that machine, and he actually was kind enough to give me several of the devices. We worked on different devices together, and kind of worked on these different audio devices, and then eventually came up with a video device that we were able to do before Frank passed away. So we do have a video box that brings through images and things like that as well. That box, being the original, is by far the best. Frank was a physical medium. He received messages directly from the spirits, and he was just eccentric enough to listen to everything they had to say and build it the way they told him to. And that's why those boxes really work a lot better than the others. When it comes down to it, any of the knockoff boxes really There's some positives and negatives that go with anything like that, but I've never been able to find anything that replicates Frank's work. And I doubt we ever will, because he had such a direct line with the spirits, with the interdimensional beings that were over there. So I really, I ask people to differentiate a ghost box or something along those lines from a Frank's box, because Frank's box is the holy grail. It really is. And I have Frank's box. The first one is on display at Bloody Mary's Haunted Museum in New Orleans right now, and they want us to bring it back over here. We got number 1 and a couple of the early models over there.
I think it'd be cool to have one here.
Yeah.
It is. Chris, love it.
If you're number 1 and 3 again.
Yeah, if you're ever in New Orleans, guys, stop by Bloody Mary's Museum, take a look at some history. It's a lot of fun to look at. We got the book sitting up on top, Mom and My book sitting up on top, Ghost Box, and it really does tell the story of how it all came to be. Because if Frank wouldn't have been eccentric enough to listen to the voices that came through his shortwave radio, and if I wouldn't have been crazy enough to go meet Frank and then take one of these machines with me and actually try it out in the field, we would not have these today. So it's just crazy to think about.
And Bonnie Boggs, to answer your question, yes, you can bring digital recorders.
Oh,
Those
yeah.
are allowed. Other investigation
The only
tools.
2 things that the spirits requested, and it was
The spirits requested this.
spirits, guys, because a lot of people go, you just don't want another button. No, that's not
It had nothing to do with Chris Moon. He didn't.
No, Ouija boards, number 1, no, they will not. No, it's an open portal. We can't do that. And in the ghost boxes, there's a whole reason that happened. The spirits saw when the different devices started coming in. Harold's chiming in right now on this. When the other devices started coming